Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing a BGA 4. We're playtesting the new cards with Montu. Opening pack, let's take a look. So Potter's Market is the one. Pay 3 clay and 2 food for 2 vegetables. Hey, Rallocred. Newly plowed field. Exactly 3 field tiles. Mole plow. Get an additional plow on those fields. Trowel. Gives you reno. Wholesale market. Costs some vegetables. Catcher. First, second, third person around on a building. Resource accumulation space with blah, blah, blah resources. So if you put your first person on a space with 5, you get a food. Your second person on a space with 4. Okay. Not very good. Pub owner. Get some grain. Assistant tiller. We know animal feeder. Get a sheep or a grain on, and you can buy other stuff. Sheep provider. Okay, well this just looks like assistant tiller to me. Don't think I'm gonna go for like the clay carrier Potter's market thing and wholesale market. Like that seems like a little too crazy when there's just assistant tiller here. And then probably could take sleeping corner, could take stone clearing. Probably not first picking stone clearing. How much does trowel discount on? It just saves wood for a reed with trowel. So probably, yeah, I could even just take mining hammer. Probably take sleeping corner though with assistant tiller. Because assistant tiller doesn't necessarily mean I'm going for a big stone house. But certainly it rewards me getting a ton of actions, so. Make these cards bigger. Well, there's bookshelf. Another way to get vegetables. Shops distillery. Okay, probably taking bookshelf. And then what else is here? Cookery outfitter. Bonus points for fireplaces and cooking hearths. Tree gardener, probably going to be my pick. Hold some board, don't care. Fisherman's friend, no. Reno preparer. For each new wood clay room you build, you get 2 clay. Ah, so if you build clay rooms, you get 2 stone. That's not bad. I'm taking tree gardener and bookshelf. Absolutely. Absolutely. How are you today, Relocran? Peachy? That's good. We're gonna get killed in soccer tonight. We're playing one of the best teams and we're missing our best player. It's gonna be a rough one. That's okay. All right, writing desk looks like a slam dunk with bookshelf, but I'll have to figure out to double check what else is here. So you have to have a fireplace and a cooking hearth. Which there is that cookery thing in the game. Feed yard. Get some food. Hawk Tower. A stone room on the round 12 space. Free stone rooms are good. But I think I'm taking writing desk with bookshelf here. Master Workman. Before using action space on blah. Storehouse Steward. Take exactly from a food accumulation space. Don't care. Pig owner. 5 boar on your farm. Probably not. Should I have to use day labor? You can pay a food. Oh my god. Yeah, probably just take junior artist. Jump from day labor to occupation. Looks amazing. And it kind of screws the puppeteer. Alright, sure. I mean, it's, to be fair, junior probably, well, My first two Ox Junior Artist Assistant Tiller, or are they Tree Gardener Assistant Tiller, or are they Tree Gardener Junior Artist? Either way, I'm losing out on a proc of something, right? Like, if my first two Ox are Assistant Tiller Junior Artist, that means Tree Gardener's not out in round 1, or in stage 1. If my first two Ox are Tree Gardener Assistant Tiller, the first time I take Day Labor, I can't jump to Traveling Players. Look at the Ox. Napper. Before using action space around 5 to 7, you get a stone. Wood accumulation space, you play 3 food to plow field. Don't need that. Shore Forester. And each time one reed is placed on an empty reed space, you get a wood. So if I want to take reed a bunch of times, I'm activating Shore Forester more often. And then Gardening Head Official. Each player with the most vegetables in their fields gets 2 bonus points. So there's a bunch of vegetable cards out there, so I'm probably not taking Gardening Head Official. So I think I'm probably feeding those points if I do. So trying to think about, do I want to play Shore Forester? Could play Shore Forester, Tree Gardener as my first 2 Ox, and then do the Day Labor thing later. Get myself a lot of wood. Build rooms a bunch of times. That could be an option. Napper, if I reno twice, family grow 3 times, it's 5 stone, but don't think I need that effect. Hi, Cosmo. Shifting Cultivator is good here. I don't think so. I think I'm going to take Shore Forester. And I'll take... maybe just take Wildlife Reserve. It's a lot of wood, but if I'm playing 2 of these early, I can probably afford it. Maybe, do I take Hunting Trophy? I probably do need to feed with a Cooking Hearth, right? Like, I haven't gotten a baking strategy for feeding. The Sleeping Corner is not looking like it's going to do too much. Yeah, mining hammer and stone clearing both look excellent here. Clay carrier seems fine. Oh, I'll take animal feeder, I guess. It's like seasonal worker. It's like seasonal worker plus that other one, the shepherd boy or whatever. Although you can't get vegetables, which obviously is a disadvantage. But yeah, not letting anyone else have animal feeder, absolutely not. And take mining hammer probably. Although I think stone clearing could be very good here as well. I think I take mining hammer though. Like this is a hand that doesn't have to get the stone because it has a lot of farm points. A lot of farm points. So like good points from improvements so far, 5 fields almost certainly, and then 4 rooms, and I have a decent way of getting animals. So I think this is, and I have a lot of wood in this hand, which wood is a good thing to convert into points. Am I making guilds this game? It's a good transactor hand. Otherwise, I could draft Cookery Outfitter. Yeah, I guess I could draft Cookery Outfitter. And with Cookery Outfitter, I could take Recycled Brick. I mean, Transactor and Recycled Brick are both good with the pottery as well. So maybe hedge my bets a little bit, take Cookery Outfitter, Recycled Brick. This is always going to be at least 1 point. There is this small basket, but it's kind of funny because it actually wrecks my shore forester because there's no reed in the preparation, like it's not empty in the preparation phase. So I guess I could like take it out of the draft, I suppose. But then hunting trophy and small basket are kind of dead weight, so I don't love that. But if I'm gonna play this, maybe I should. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm okay. If somebody wrecks it really early, they've had to put a good amount of effort into it. So baseboards is nice. I don't think I'm drafting oven sight. So oven sight is a thing that like I harvest sleeping corner and then I could make the stone oven. But I don't think I have both the fireplace and the cooking earth until very late in the game. What are the odds I play oven sight that late and then but like an oven's available that late? Like I think I just take baseboards. Yeah. Take stone carver, I guess. Take it from a food accumulation space. I mean, I guess my junior artist can jump to traveling players. And it looks like Puppeteer is falling out of the draft, so I don't have to worry about feeding a Puppeteer. Alright. Reedstone food. Do I actually maybe I open 3 wood here. I think I opened Reedstone food. Oh, excuse me. I have 2 occupations that get me wood. I think I'm okay. Matu has patron. Well, good thing I didn't pass him writing desk, bookshelf. That would have been pretty silly if I had. Yeah, I think I'm in not really a rush to play my day labor, my assistant tiller. I think I focus on building a room, and then I can play, you know, writing desk, bookshelf in the family growth queue maybe, and then start using those later. Something like that. Okay, take 2 wood here. Oh, I'm not premium anymore. That's why I don't get to choose my colors. I was like, why am I red? It's because my premium membership expired. You know what I'm amazed by? I'm amazed Cookery Outfitter doesn't say during the scoring. There were so many cards in Revise that had during the scoring, and I'm just like, oh god. This is kind of a slow start. Quite a slow start. Forestry Studies. Each time after you use Forest, return 2 to play an Ock. Ah, yes, this is the one where you take 3 wood, leave 2 wood behind. Sure. To play an Ock. So, cheap Ock, if it comes to me. Otherwise, Reedstone food. Yeah, I'd like to get Shore Forester out if I can. This would be a good round to play it in. Millwright. Alright, we got some interesting stuff coming out of blue. Go ahead and throw down a knock here. So the way I'm viewing this Shore Forester is it's a 3 wood action. You don't get the third wood until round 5. But it's a 3 wood action in stage 1 that has the upside of giving you a couple wood later in the game. So 3 wood is a solid action. So I'd happily play an occupation here. I think if Ock gets taken, I will play... Don't think I want to start player, not if I can avoid it. Yeah, this is nice. Wheeling Ock here is great. Alright. So I really want to see Reedstone Food next round. Definitely looking to build 2 wood rooms this game. Right? Definitely looking to build 2 wood rooms this game with how much wood is going to be in the game. I'm putting wood in, the small scale farmer is putting wood in, there's a 4 wood occupation. Not to mention everybody's wood grabs are going to be made better by this forestry studies. Want to with the tutor. So 3 wood coming back looks good. Start player would be fine. Start because I can play writing desk now, so start player would be fine. Fish or traveling players would be okay. Who needs food? Both blue and green kind of need food. And no sheep yet. So no sheep and those two both needing food. I think I'm fishing. You know what? I was going to say I should have taken traveling players, but it probably doesn't matter. Because of the fisherman's friend, but yeah. Ox spaces are blocked, and Monty took traveling players anyways. So it's a moot point. So next round, 4 wood. 4 wood into Ock, or 4 wood into 2 reed. Day labor. Yeah, pick up 4 wood. Dark. Guess it's cloudy outside. Hey, welcome, Lumen, party of 11. That was a long stream for you, Lumen, for you to still be online. Hope you had a good stream though. Welcome. I'm playing a playtest Arena 4. I've got new cards, Shore Forester, and I think Tree Gardener is new too. Yeah, I think Tree Gardener is an alpha card. Or maybe it's with the... Yeah, I think it's a new card. I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen Junior Artist either. I've got some new cards. So green is building here. I would happily take 2 read here. I don't really mind if Montu start players for... I don't really mind if Montu start players for 6 wood, because I'm able to double build now with Tree Gardener and the Shore Forester coming in. So what's blue doing here? How are they feeding? They have 1 sheep. They have a sheep and a grain and question mark. They could take another grain here. Do you have an occupation that generates you food? Now's the time to play it. Has to generate immediate food, though. Yeah, they were not expecting Montu and I to pick up the 2-3 food actions. Not buying any wood. Game's too hungry to buy wood, and wood is too plentiful, I think. It would be nice to have 1 wood to be able to play one of these miners, but I'm pretty sure I don't have to, like, unless Family Growth... Well, if Family Growth flips in 5, and I build, I can just take wood with my second move. Take 2 wood if I need to. And if it's not Family Growth, I don't have to worry about playing a miner for a while. Assuming green defends, which I assume they would. Mud puddles. Boar, cattle. Oh, interesting. So you're paying 7 clay for 1 of each animal type and 2 food. How does that compare to something like bottles? Bottles is fewer points on some farms, but it's going to be more points on most farms. The extra couple clay is probably worth about the same as the food. Depends on the game. What am I doing here? I do need a feeding plan. I could play... Well, so I need 2 wood. Ideally, I would like to get a couple wood so that I can play Mining Hammer, Writing Desk, Bookshelf. Want to play those relatively soon. And then my ox do my assisted tiller rewards me for taking food. My junior artist doesn't really reward me for taking food, but it kind of could increase my food slightly, although after decreasing my food for a bit. F. Thurman, day labor seems like a feeding plan. It is, but not before this next harvest. You're right, but not before this next harvest. Not really, realistically, not until I've grown. So I'm going to pick up 2 wood here so that I have wood to play in the Family Growth queue. Also, green very greedily did not start player, and they got rewarded for it. Maybe it wasn't that greedy. Maybe it's obvious that I'm too hungry to have taken start player. Especially start player without... Yeah. If I knew it was going to be family growth in 6, you always start player there. But if it's family growth in 7 and I start player no minor there, I'm so screwed. What about building the joinery? I have 2 stone here. I have 2 stone in the tree gardener. Is the joinery enough? It's not a long-term plan, but maybe joinery plus the assistant tiller plus the bookshelf is enough. Maybe. I'll play the writing desk. I like to hold on to the mining hammer and not show it. Not show that I can use it to get food. Monty set up for a very nice Reno well action if he wants it next round. Very nice Reno well action. And the well's going to be amazing this game. Like 5 food in this game, going to be really nice. Really, really nice. Also, Civic Facade seems cool. You just have to be okay with not playing Ox for a long time. But yeah, Civic Facade seems cool. And in general, spamming Ox is not always a great strategy, so... I would like to, yeah. It would be nice to play an Oct to play Bookshelf on Family Growth, but if I do that, I'm pretty vulnerable to getting blocked. Merrick asks, are you going to skip playing the Assistant Tiller? Is that card only good with other day labor combos? No, it is not only good with other day labor combos. But even considering that, I do have day labor combos. The animal feeder gets me a sheep or a grain, and I can buy other animal types as well. But no, Assistant Tiller is not only good with other day labor combos. Getting 2 food while plowing a field lets you develop your farm and get food at the same time. Like, it's getting you points and food at the same time. So it's good. I haven't played the assistant tiller yet because my focus has been on growing, yes, and continuing and making sure I don't starve while growing. I set up a pretty nice like trickle of wood here with tree gardener, shore forester. So like I'll have wood coming in over the course of the game, which does actually make building something like the joinery pretty reasonable. It'll make fencing at the end of the game very strong. Yeah, I'm just not in a rush. Like, normally people play Assistant Tiller early. The other thing is, I didn't in round 1. I really like playing Assistant Tiller when your second action in round 1 is going to be terrible. And, like, Day Labor Assistant Tiller is just actually very good. But I was in the 1 seat, so I got Reedstone Food 2 Wood, which is pretty much exactly what it was fine. It was, like, almost exactly what I wanted, so... So blue has to build this round. Doesn't have to build with this action, but does have to build this round. What's this card? Sheep Provider. Whenever anyone, including you, uses sheep you get a grain. Okay. Yeah, build is not forced with this move, but if you want to try to breed animals, but how do you ever breed animals? You're too hungry to breed animals. You'd have to eat a raw grain and then take one sheep. That sounds not very good. Yeah, they didn't have to open build there. Anyways, it's fine. I could take 2 reed or I could take the wood pile. Either way, I'm fed. Guess I just take the wood pile. Fifth room is an option for me. The fifth room is an option. I have enough wood for it. I have enough wood for it. I could build a fifth wood room and have a joinery. Cause like, yeah. I'm not gonna need to spend 15 wood on fences. Because I'm gonna have 5 fields. So if I build a fifth room, I could very easily fence 12 and have 6 fields. Because I'm just gonna start plowing, like I'm just gonna start taking day labor every single round. Especially once you get to 4 family members, you're day laboring every single round. And even if I only take day labor 5 times, I could plow so, for example. Well gets built by Montu. Yeah, he didn't do it on Reno actually, which I am a bit surprised by. It definitely looked like he was setting up for a Reno well there. And so in this channel, whenever the well gets built, we put wells in chat, which you can get from being a follower. Yeah, that was just a weird round for green. Yeah, I think blue is just not very experienced. They're doing weird stuff. They could have taken 5 wood into build there. And they could have even have played an Ock if they wanted to. Green might take 2 reed here. 2 reed is reasonable for green, because it lets you like just re-enter the family growth queue. No problem. And you've played Animal Tamer, so an extra room, you know, lets you hold an extra. not the biggest of deals, but getting back in the family growth queue, you play a couple more miners, which keeps your facade online. Or with channel points, yes indeed. Channel points indeed, Xfed 9. So 3 reed in the next round looks like a pretty good action. Gives me the option of building another room, and if I don't build another room, I could always use it to build the BMW. And if I build the BMW instead of the joinery, I do likely score more on animal points. Although if I'm the one that has the BMW, I get, like, the BMW doesn't want people taking 1 reed. But my Ock does want people taking the 1 reed space, so kind of gives me some perverse incentives. Oh, and there we go. Monty did draft this card. I wondered if this card was going to get drafted or not. This actually turns off my Shore Forester. But only if Montu's the one that uses it. So if it comes to me, I'll take it so that he doesn't get it. Green opening. What are you opening? Clay oven here? Pottery. Interesting. There was a Transactor in the game, but Transactor definitely did not get back to green. I saw it quite late. Take 3 reed. I'm essentially taking 3 reed and a wood there. Montu with renovation preparer. So there was clay plaster in the game. So he could be building clay rooms with clay plaster. I'd love to get a third Ock in place so that I can play bookshelf. Pattern maker, okay. So if I open build next round, I'm gonna get growth in 10 and maybe also in 11. Although I don't hate playing start player bookshelf. I can only play start player bookshelf, however, after an occupation action, which I don't have here. So maybe my moves are yeah, Major Miner's not available either. Maybe I take Reedstone Food and do I take Reedstone Food Day Labor here? I don't love that. Do I take Reedstone Food 3 wood? Let's see what green does. Green plows. So the thing is, blue's hungry again. They don't have to take a food action, but yeah. Montu may play an Ock instead of playing a food action, or might spend clay. Just day labor here. Day labor so that I can BMW or joinery next round to feed. The problem is I also want to come out of next round with an Ock, most likely. So maybe I'm having to take 3 food again this round, which I'm really not loving, but maybe that's a necessary evil here. Yeah, maybe what I do is take 4 clay and then reno BMW. And look at Montu needs reed, doesn't have it. Green needs 2 reed. Like nobody at the table can get 2 reed with 1 move. Unless they have an occupation. That'd be the only thing that gets them 2 reed. And I think Clay's going to be... I think Clay's actually quite contested here, because I think Montu might take Clay with this move. For his Muddy Puddles, plus his suspected Clay Plasterer. Maybe not. Takes 4 wood. Taking a single bore. What is... Yeah. Yeah, blue's just not that experienced at the game, unfortunately. Joinery here? Yeah, joinery here. So I am building the BMW. Okay, that works. I have to do it with this action, though, because otherwise I might get locked out of Reno. Pattern Maker plus Joinery in the same hand seems a tad excessive. It's a lot of ways to spend wood, put it that way. A lot of ways to spend wood. There is a lot of wood in the game, but is there that much wood? I don't know. Yeah, I was right about the clay plaster. That's pretty much the only way playing Renovation Prepare made any sense. Casual worker. What does this one do? Another player uses a quarry action space. You can choose to get a food or build a stable without paying wood. Interesting. Most of the time, that should be... Most games, you're getting 4 stables out of this. Sometimes you only get 3, but most of the time you're getting 4. Seems good. Don't have to take food here. So I think I won't. And then I can play... Because I'll play an Auk into family growth next round. So I could take a vegetable here. Probably don't need to take a vegetable. That's yeah, maybe take 4 clay with an eye on a fireplace or cooking hearth. Although that cooking hearth is gone. So it'd have to be a cheap fireplace, which cheap fireplace is actually probably okay here. Because the animal feeder is giving me sheep most of the time. Oh, what was that just got passed? Upscale lifestyle. What does that do? I wish I could read that card. Okay, let's look it up. Immediately get 5 clay in a renovation action. If you take the action, you must pay the renovation cost. Okay. So that's why Montu didn't need to take clay, because he had that card in his back pocket, letting him turn wood into clay. So I'm eating a reed here. So I'm going to play probably Assistant Tiller on Family Growth, or Assistant Tiller before, so that I can play Bookshelf on Family Growth. Yeah, Assistant Tiller, Bookshelf, Day Labor probably is the round. Montu opens the reed. Yeah, reed's been hard to get. Reed's been hard to get. Well, I mean, they could have taken 2 reed. Like, I got 3 reed in whatever round it was, right? They could have taken it. But I guess I got both the 2 reed actions in stage 1. Or no, that's not true. Yeah, I got one of them. And then I got 2 reedstone food actions. Has reedstone food been left fallow a couple times? How much stone's been spent? 3, none, 2, 3. So 6 stone, 8 stone has been spent. How much has been in the game? 3 here. So 8 stone has been spent and 2 in supply. So 3 was available here. No, yeah, it hasn't been followed that often. No, yeah. We're at... So 7 rounds. So 7 out of 9 rounds. Reedstone food was taken. So it was left fallow twice. My math is right. Oh, that's a shame. I have to grow here. I really don't want to grow here. I think I'm going to let teal grow. Not that. This cost me an action, but I gain the action back immediately by not having to spend an action playing Bookshelf. So I'm pretty sure that's a fine Fine move. So it was the millwright. The millwright is what allowed, yeah, blue to build. Was not expecting that. Shifting cultivation, sure. So 3 stone maybe for me. Pottery's available, stone oven's available. Or just for my reno. And then last move, day labor, in all likelihood. So then I do need to take Reed next round. So I probably want to take the Reedstone food space. Because I'm going to want to eat. So I get 3 food out of bookshelf writing desk. I get 3 food out of bookshelf writing desk. I get 2 food out of day laboring with this last move. Maybe I don't take Reed next round, actually. I could build the pottery with my last action here, and if I do that, clay plus 3 food from the bookshelf plus assistant tiller 2 food is enough to feed 7. So only 4 day labor, only going to be 4 assistant tiller activations, but all of them will have animal feeder activated, so not the end of the world. Family growth not forced. But I do want to get this bookshelf out. Monty played an Ock, alright. Well, Ock getting taken would make me sad, of course. Ock getting taken would make me sad. Also, wood cart for green. There's an insane amount of wood in this game. An absolute insane amount of wood here. What are we doing for time? I have a friend who's a real estate agent, and I swear I unsubscribe from his marketing emails like 3 times a year. I don't know if it's that they keep. I don't know if he keeps re-adding me. Like, I bet he like re-uploads his personal database to his mailer just to like spam people. Just kind of annoying. It's all right. All right, playing 2 occupations here. Wait. You know, I gained 2 food. That was right. Okay, that was right. Yeah. I was like, that didn't seem right. No, it was right. It was right. Want to with the mold plow. Not sure what to think about this card. The fact that it works on plow so makes it a lot better than moldboard plow, but it's an extra wood and a food and has a later restriction on when you can play it. Now, the fact that it works on plow so is huge, right? That's a huge issue with moldboard plow. Like, the cost is more expensive than turn rest plow, and you don't gain a benefit until your third plow action, right? Turn rest plow is 3 wood. You get 3 fields on your next plow action. On the second plow action after turn rest plow, you have the same number of fields that mold plow is giving you. Now turn rest plow is good, so maybe mold plow is good minus, but I don't know. Not going to pay to use traveling players and get nothing out of it. I do get a stone out of Storehouse Steward if I take traveling players next round, but I probably want a day labor jump to Auk so that I don't have to use 2 actions on those 2 moves. So I'm eating my sheep in a clay here. And now I just want to make sure I get to stone. Just want to make sure I get to stone here. Stone plus 2 guilds plus 4 or 5 fields. Plus 4 pastures and 2 stables should be winning. Token Earth taken, no problem. Oh! I don't have a fireplace. Oh, shit. I built the pottery instead of the fireplace. I assume, I don't know, I guess. Yeah, whoops. I'm taking a beggar card here. I could have taken a grain. Oh, damn it. I screwed that up. Oh, I could have taken a grain and not have starved here. Instead, I'm taking a beggar. Oh, well. Whoops. Or if I just had a reed instead of a clay, I'd be okay, but... Whoops. Yeah, that would have worked. That would have worked well. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Well, that was silly. All right. So with this Storehouse Steward, I can get a read from traveling players in 11. So if I take the Reedstone food space once, I have my Reed Reno and my Eating Reed. Because I day labor play Storehouse Steward this round, and then I day labor Traveling Players next round. And yeah. Definitely wanted to have a fireplace with my cookery outfitter as well. That was silly of me. That was very silly of me. Should have a fireplace here. So I have baseboard, so it's not like a huge rush for me to get wood. I think I opened the clay here. Because if I don't take the clay, blue's taking the clay, or green for renovating. Yeah, because worst case Ontario, I can always buy a couple wood from Tree Gardener. Yeah, I don't really need defense until 14. Get the most out of this Tree Gardener. Because I can hold 2 animals on my farm, maybe 3. Yeah, focus on developing, getting fields here. Darn, that was a mistake. That was such a blunder by me. Blunder. Someone's got building trowel. One of these 2 players has building trowel. Right? Getting recycled brick out would be nice. Could just play it on major minor. Maybe build the fireplace here, get that out of the way. And then I could day labor Auk and take vegetable as my last 2 moves. Or take Reedstone food instead of vegetable, maybe. So what's the move sequence next round? Yeah, maybe I start player recycled brick next round. Actually, you know what I should do? I should start player hunting trophy is probably what I should do. Yeah, start player hunting trophy to set myself up for Reno Fence in 14. And or Plow Sow. Well, no, and Plow Sow. I wouldn't take Plow Sow over Reno Fence if Reno Fence was contested. I won't have enough crops that Reno Fence will be better. This game's going to continue to be very hungry. The animal piles have not... don't think... I have not noticed them accumulating that much. And green still hasn't fenced yet. There's actually quite a bit of fence pressure. Yeah, there's a huge amount of fence pressure. Oh, I can day labor multiple times in a round. That's absurd. Oh, that is absurd. Absolutely. Oh man. Oh my god, that's incredible. I can activate my day labor combo multiple times in a round with Junior Artist. Oh man. That is really nice. See what green does here. Green kind of needs to open. Well, they don't need to open fence, but they need to think about it at least. And Montu has no wood whatsoever. Am I not out of this game just because Montu is my only threat and he has no wood? Because like if I start player here, green has to fence this round. Montu taking reedstone food instead of taking wood. How are you? You just not fencing? You just giving up on fencing? I'm trying to think. What does he have that lets him fence? Is he thinking I'm gonna pass him baseboards or something? Because I'm not gonna do that. Definitely not gonna do that. There's the trowel. You need a reed to activate the trowel. Montu needs a stone to get to stone. You gonna build another room? It looks like Montu's gonna build another room and get 2 more stone and then run out of stone after that. So if I don't care about the extra stone, I can fish. I can day labor and then fish. Gain a boar here. Gain a grain. Not sure that this matters. Take a grain, I guess. Jump to traveling players. Get 3 food and a reed. Yeah, the fact that young artist lets me rent a day labor multiple times in a round is pretty sick. If I have to, I could just take 1 stone. It is possible that they totally block me out of stone. 3 stone, 1 stone, 2 food fish, but I mean I can fish and take a single stone. That's not the end of the world. Because yeah, 3 stone is not enough to play the stone oven. Could take 1 reed and 1 wood. If I'm okay with having no BMW points, I could do that. Because 2 reed is only better if I take reedstone food. So yeah, 1 reed and 1 wood, because the hunting trophy gets me to up to 15 fences. Oh, I don't even have to take 1 reed. Someone else is gonna do it for me. Wow, it means I have. It means I can take reedstone food as a four food move in the final round. I have that option if I would like to. The other thing is if I want to get a bunch of clay from recycled brick to potentially make another fireplace, could do that. But I also need to take stone. Oh, do I need to take that stone? Maybe I shouldn't have taken that stone. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to undo now. Yeah. I could have just fished, I guess. I guess fishing is a 6 food action next round because it comes with a reed at 3. So I could do that instead. Pay to gain a boar, I guess. Looks like my hand is too stacked for Montu. Without any fences for Montu, I don't see how he beats me. But maybe am I still losing to green? With no Reno points available in the final round, they do get family growth without room, but they don't get Reno. They're gonna breed, so green's gonna be around. I'm guessing around. Well, they have this pattern maker. This pattern maker can get them some more points on people's Renos, and they can take wood. Yeah, maybe green is getting there because they're breeding 3 more points minimum, and then family growth 38, and then add say 3 pattern maker activations without taking away any joinery points. So they're going to be low 40s, which I don't know that I'm actually getting to low 40s. What does this card do again? It's getting them stables. Yeah, so I probably should have fished. If I fish, it takes away a stable from green as well. Yeah. Although, to be fair, Montu might still build this stone oven just for points. Because he's going to get Reno improvement. So day labor is another 5 points. Putting me at 41. Four clay is 2 points. And I am fed. I am fed already. So I could afford to take family growth without room if it came back, but I think green should always be taking it here. Plowso's still available, so that's something. Plowso is nice here. It's food. It's food so that you don't have to eat your animals as green. Or your wood. But you want to eat a boar anyways. Do I care about Plowso? Not really. But I also don't want it to go back. I think I can trust Montu or Blue to take it. Is that true? Is that a good assumption? Maybe that's not a good assumption. But I mean, I want to definitely want a day labor. There's no question of that. Let's take a veg. Veg, clay, day labor. Okay, Monty Plowsoing here. So it looks like my hand was stacked enough to get the win anyways here. In spite of my huge blunder. And Reed has been crazy hot. Reed has been crazy hot, actually. The joinery getting built by Green, damn, yeah. Really wish if, like, playing the pattern maker into the joinery was kind of odd. Really wish Green had not done that. And Blue is just lassoing everything in sight. What point action do I have after this move? So is worth a point after this move. And actually, if I jump off this, cattle is a 1 point move as well. Because it's free to jump off. Pay a food, get a food back. Truffle Searcher. Okay. Gives him capacity for his boar as well as it's a point from tutor and a food. Oh, I still need 2 point. I can still have a 2-point move from taking clay. Yeah, we'll just do that. What's this here? This has to be something big. Wow, that's not going to do the trick. So yeah, green and blue passed me too much good stuff. Way too much good stuff. I mean, I got a third pick bookshelf, right? So definitely one where my hand was good enough that the rest of the game kind of didn't matter. Eating a clay is free, so I should always buy for the tiebreaker here, right? Not that it matters. Oh, are you going to? You're not going to stone here. Yeah. Well, to Green's credit, they did manage to have a max joinery and 4 points off of the pattern maker. Is Monty talking to me? Yeah, Teal's second room build was bad. Yeah. Alright guys, that's going to be all for me. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Still Lumen for the raid. I will be back tomorrow. Same time. We'll see you then. Bye.